this film was offered to me 2 years back, and Ekta had called me up, and it was a brief conversation where she said that we are planning out a film based on the life of Muhammad Azharuddin. And I didn't think for a second. I said, I'm definitely doing it. I didn't hear the story out because I followed him for those 15, 16 years when he was in our team, and when he was the captain of the Indian cricket team. And then after that, the unfortunate dark phase of Indian cricket and his life when his name was taken, when there was the match fixing allegation drawn on his name. So that was the conversation, and after that we drafted the script. It took around a year after that, and we went on floors. Azhar bhai actually had not okayed the script back then. He okayed it on the third draft, and then we finally went on floor and we shot the film. Well, if you're doing a fictional film, there is 100 different ways you can play a character. But when you're playing a film based on someone's life, who's alive, flesh and blood, people have followed him, you have to be very accurate and as close to home as possible. But in a film of this nature, it was very essential to dramatize certain elements. There were the 4 or 5 songs. So yes, it has elements of being a biopic, but at the same time it dramatizes some moments for our audience to kind of to entertain them, because as part of our culture the songs have to be there, and there are dialogues that people are going to love in this film. So we've dramatized it, I would say 10 to 20%, but most of it is things about cricket that all of you don't know, that have been shared by Azhar bhai with us. They might have come out in the media, a lot of things, but not everything. So Azhar bhai has shared those very, very intimate details about the sport and his life for this film. Yeah, this is a trend that actually started off a couple of years back. I keep saying this, the films here are, in the traditional sense, not biopics, because, if we, for example, with a film like Azhar, if you're adding songs, if you're taking a bit of creative liberty in this, although we have a lot of facts on our side and, things that have been documented and we put them in the film, it's kind of, I would say, a semi-biopic in nature, but it's a great trend because, it also has a sense of realism in the film of something that's relative to someone's past. Like, for example, films like Airlift, and these are stories that have been lost in time. A film like Azhar is about a person who we've very closely followed, and it's the first biopic of its nature of someone who everyone has followed. So it's very interesting to know how the audience kind of laps it up and how the interest levels are to a film like this.
Unfortunately, the only one who has not met anyone, so I didn't get compliments
as yet.
Let's see.
To come soon.
I think I was scared because I always feel like if something was already a hit, and it's like an old song that everyone loved and knows so well, that a part 2 never really does well. But I hope that everyone, really enjoyed it. I liked it. I think they remixed it really well and made it more dancey and modern. So
I played Noreen in the film. Noreen was Azhar's first wife. I think she was barely 16 when they got married. It was an arranged marriage. I think that's a part of Azhar's life that not many know about. They do know that she was his first wife, but nothing more than that. So in this film, I think you get to see that part of his life, and I think the way it's been treated, and I just feel like everybody's going to be able to connect to it because I did in a big way, and many things actually about their relationship, about the 9 years of their marriage, which of course, like I said, nobody knows much about. I think that you get to see in the film.
Well, the famous dialogue is, मैं 3 चीज़ों के लिए फेमस हूँ, 1 खुदा को मानता हूँ, 2 शादी हुई है मेरी, और 3 मैच फिक्स करने के इल्ज़ाम है मुझ पर.
For more news and gossips, don't forget to subscribe to Bollywood Helpline.